Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to head over to Google Drive on your browser. So you can do that by typing in drive.google.com, and I encourage you to bookmark that address, or if you just search up Drive, it'll come up as well. If you haven't logged into it before, you get this landing page, and what you want to do is click on Go to Drive. And now you're given the option to log in using your username and password. So I'm going to say use another account, and I'll be adding my new account, which for this example will be board.member@mbchurches.ca, and you're going to use your MB Churches email given to you. And please make note that you have to use your MB Churches email to be able to access these files. So you hit next, and the password, we've given you all the same password again, and so you just want to paste that password into here, and you want to make sure you've got the capital and all those exclamation marks and symbols in there. And then once you have that in there, you can hit next. And so what you're doing now is you're signing into Google Drive using your MB Churches email. You can accept all the notifications that it gives you there, accept those terms. And what you're going to have to do first off is set your own password. So we want to make sure that you have a secure password. So the one we gave you is just temporary. What you're going to do is create your own secure password that you have handy, hit change password, and now you have logged into Google Drive. And so as you can see here, there is nothing in this space. That's because this is a new account. There's no files in there. Right now I'm looking at a personal space within my MB Churches email. But if I click over to shared drives, this is where I can access all the shared folders and documents that are shared by the whole board. So these are the files that you'd have been using in OneDrive. This is where you can access them now. And so you can see you have your folders listed in there. I personally prefer a different view. You can play around with change the view up top here and see what works for you. But you can change the view and it lists them in a different way. And there's all your files and folders. This is the executive board. This is your shared files. That's why you can see all these files. The alternative would be to work within your own personal space, and that's my drive. But anything that you place in here, nobody else can see. And so I think for the board, you're going to want to use your executive board drive so you can share everything. So that's where you can access your files. That top section, quick access, is just like a shortcut. It brings up some of the most recent files and it lists them up there. But here you can see everything that the board has access to. So if you already have a personal email or another work email under Google and you log into that, I'm just going to walk you through what it looks like to switch. So I've got my personal one here, and then I've got nothing in there because this is just my personal one. I don't have any shared drives. But under my account board member, and in this case it would be your name, you can either add a new account if that's not listed there, or click on that one, and now you have access again to the shared drives, which is where all your files are. So if you log in and you find yourself in a different email address, work email or personal one, and you need to switch over, you can simply do that by clicking on that icon on the top right. You can see which account you're logged into and you can switch to the appropriate one. So you can see here I'm logged into my MB Churches one. I can switch back to a personal one or any other one there. Okay, now the last thing I want to show you is a way that you can view your files and folders on your computer through your file browser like you normally would. So right now we've been looking at viewing our files online, and I'm going to introduce you to Drive File Stream, which is a quick little software that allows you to actually view your files on your computer. So we're going to provide this link to you. It will take you to this page where you get to choose whether you want to download this Drive File Stream for Windows or for Mac. You want to choose the one that you're using. And what that's going to do is it installs software so that you can actually go to your Finder, and this is on a Mac. You can go to your Drive and you can view your files like you would anything else that you're saving on your computer. So I go to my shared drives again, and there's my executive board folder, and that gives me access to those same folders and files. So I'm viewing those on the file browser on the Finder on my computer as opposed to going online to access them. So if you find this easier, you could do that. It doesn't take up space on your computer unless you download a file, but that allows quick and easy access without having to log in online on Chrome or any other browser like that.